to my very first tutorial. I want to take this opportunity to thank Mili Montalvo for requesting a video featuring the e.l.f. Studio long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows in action. So thank you so much, Mili, for requesting this video. Since this is my very first tutorial, I decided to go for a very simple look, a brown smoky eye with a lot of sparkle that can be adapted for both day and nighttime situations. This is one of my favorite go-to looks whenever I'm in a pinch and I have to get ready very fast, yet I want to look like I spent a lot more time doing my makeup than I actually did. This is also an excellent look for on the go as it only requires a couple of products. For this look, I've used these two neutral tones over here, which are both pretty close to my own skin tone. I've used this one as a transition color and then this other one, which is just minimally lighter, as a highlight. But you could get away with using just one of these two. I would probably go for the lighter one in that case. Or if push comes to shove, you could totally also get away with using just the Gala shade, which is a beautiful sparkly brown shade with a lot of purple undertones. We're starting by applying a color that is very close to our skin tone right above the crease. This color will not be very visible on the skin, but it will help with blending everything later. So this will act kind of as our transition color. And I'm starting this look with primed eyelids, and I also define my brows. But I've actually noticed that if you're using these e.l.f. Studio long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, you don't necessarily need a primer. So I just apply Gala all over the lid, and I find that small tapping motions work best with this type of eyeshadow as opposed to dragging motions like this. I just pat it onto the lid. I find that gives me less fallout and it better distributes the eyeshadow on the eyelid as well. And don't worry about being super precise while applying this, especially not towards the crease, because we will be blending that out in a moment. So now we'll just take a regular blending brush and we'll be blending the edge of the Gala eyeshadow with the color that we laid just above the crease earlier, making sure to diffuse everything nicely. And if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking into a mirror right here, and if any of this looks rather imprecise, it is because I can't really see very well what I'm doing. So I'm kind of doing this by heart and not really seeing what I'm doing is a bit of a challenge. The setup that I have for filming here is not exactly the same as the setup that I have when I regularly do my makeup. So if you want a bit more intensity for that crease, you just take the same blending brush, dip it back into Gala, and add a bit more darkness to the crease. I like to keep these eyeshadows closed as much as possible, so whenever I dip into them, I like to put the lid back on as quickly as possible. These are whipped gel textures and I'm afraid that they may dry out. I have had them for over 2 years and they're still going strong. I'm just doing whatever I can to prolong their life. Now it's time to take care of this rather harsh line that I have going on over here. And to do that, I'm just going to go back to this really full blending brush, and I don't have any color on it, and I'm just going to use it to go over the line and soften it up. And I'm coming into the inner corner all the way, and this softens up that line quite a bit, making the look nicely diffusing the eyeshadow over the lid. I'm going to go in with a highlight right now, and since this is such a sparkly look, I'm opting for a matte highlight today, and I'm going in with a color that is really similar to my skin tone, maybe just a tad bit lighter. So for me that would be a vanilla type of color, and I'm using another color from that e.l.f. palette, and I'm just placing it underneath the highest point of my eyebrow and blending it outwards, picking up a bit more and putting it in the inner corner of the eye. Now, if you're going for a day look with this eyeshadow, you could add kohl eyeliner to the upper lash line, and if you so please, you could tightline, and you could also line your waterline with that eyeliner, add some mascara, and you're done. If you're interested in a slightly more dramatic version of this look, that could also work for the evening or for a special occasion. You can add some more Gala to the eyelid, and this is what I'm going to do right now, because with all the blending we've lost a bit of the intensity. This is a softer look, more recommended for the day, not really what I'm going for today. So I'm going back to that flat shader brush and picking up a bit more Gala and just applying it to the lid, staying underneath the crease. Just darkening the lid with it. Okay, now we're pretty much done with this look. All I'm going to do is apply kohl eyeliner to the upper lash line. I'm going to tightline and also line my waterline with kohl eyeliner and apply mascara, and then I'll be back for the lower lash line. So here I am back with mascara on the upper and lower lashes. I only do 2 coats, and I do 2 light coats because I don't really like spidery lashes. Plus I think that this look is rather dark and dramatic, so the lashes will not stand out anyways unless you choose to do false lash, which are really pretty with this look, but which I will not be doing today. And I've also applied kohl eyeliner to the upper lash line, and I've also tightlined with it and lined my waterline. Now if you're going for a more day appropriate look, you may want to skip on tightlining and lining the waterline and doing just the upper lash line instead. Now in order to tie this whole look together, what we're going to do is take a little bit of that Gala on the same flat shader brush that I used to deposit Gala on the eyelid, and you're picking it up this time with the edge of the brush, and then we're just going to lightly smoke it out underneath the lash line, trying to do a thicker line towards the outer corner of the eye and thinning it out as we're coming inwards. So that is pretty much it for the Gala underneath the lash line. This step is completely optional, but if you want, you can apply a bit of darkness just on the outer edge of the eye with your kohl eyeliner. Just on the very edge, do not bring it in very far. Okay, so that completes the eye look, and it would be at this point where I would do concealer and foundation to minimize the damaging effect that the fallout of this eye look could have on the rest of my face. That was it, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this look. If you have, please give this video a quick thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really appreciate it when you do that. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Please let me know if you'd like me to do more tutorials, or if you'd prefer me sticking to reviews. Thank you so much again for your feedback, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!